It looks a lot better now. We're seed saving thus far, and I'm making a double stacker actually. It's just the girls tonight for supper. The guys are still at work, and when they get home, I don't know that they'll have time to eat because they are going to get ready to go on a church trip, a camping trip. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what we're having. We're doing easy little pizzas. We are using these. I don't know if you've ever used these before. I have a friend that told me about these, and they're really good. They've got only 4 net carbs, which is great. Only 50 calories per shell. And no added sugar, no hydrogenated oils. And Sophia likes lots of sauce and very little cheese. And I'm making a double stacker actually. I don't like a lot of sauce. I went ahead and put a little bit because I wanted the taste. So I just put a little bit. And I also like cheddar cheese on my pizza. And then the top layer, I just did olive oil and sprinkled some minced onion, a little bit of garlic, and some oregano. And then now I'm gonna put some more cheese on top. And I might put a few more pepperonis on top, I'm not sure. But if you've never tried these, you should give them a try. They're really good. I get these at Kroger. I don't know if Walmart has these or not. This is the ewe that we think the cow sirloin hit her eye. I don't know. It might be hard for me to get. You can see how that it's red, and there's a kind of looks like a cut down her eye. It looks a lot better now than it did a few days ago when we first saw it. They're so pretty. And I really think that we have several roosters here, like that one in the back right there. I think that's a rooster. This one was Sophia's favorite. It was solid black when it first hatched. The one that's white and black right there. It was solid black, and then all those white hairs came in because that's the daddy right there. And it's really pretty, and that was her favorite, but I do believe that may be a rooster. In the last video, I mentioned putting a fly drench on the horse, the cow, and the sheep, and that's what we're doing right here. Rusty had to go out in the pasture and round up the cow. The cow still thinks he's a puppy dog or something like that. He follows Rusty around like a puppy would. And also in my video making skills or my video recording skills that need a lot of work still, part of the video I recorded in a time lapse, and part of it I recorded in a slow-mo. Accidentally, I did not mean to do that. So I won't be able to show you all of what he did, but this is what he's doing and we did not use Ultra Boss. We used something else, which I'll show you later. We used something new. Hey, I just wanted to give you a little update on the herb garden. the herb garden that's not going to be this year, I decided that it would be better just to plant my things in pots. And I also planted some seeds as well, and I'm just going to get those started and transfer them to bigger pots. Work on the herb garden. Sorry, our dog growled and I had to stop the video. So anyway, I'm going to work on the herb garden this year or this summer, and then maybe this fall transfer things from pots that are on my porch to the garden. We'll see. And right now I am putting up the seeds that I'm saving, and I wanted just to show you how I am doing that. First, before I do that, all of that is, those bags are actually herbs that I harvested. I think there's thyme, basil, and sage over there, and they've been in those bags. That's how I dried them. I put them in the bags and let them dry out. Well, they've been there since the fall, and I put them in a dark closet that we've got, and where it stays kind of cool. But they've been there since the fall, so I got them out, smelled them, and they still smell pretty good. So that's what those bags are. I'm saving some of those gallon jugs there just for use in the future, and that belongs to my son that he has to wash in a little bit. So I know our counters always look junky, but that's because we've always got stuff going on. And also, let me show you this. You may see this right here. This contact paper. Over the weekend, I didn't have any really big cleaning jobs going on or anything, but one thing I did do was something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and let me show you that. I know this may not seem like a big deal, and it's really not. It's just something I wanted to do. I got contact paper to line the shelves, or not the shelves, but the drawers in my kitchen, and I couldn't find enough of one print to do all, and so I was torn between these two prints right here, this one and this one. So I thought, well, I'll just use both of them. So in this top one, I've got the green one, and this one I've got the floral print, black and white, and then I just alternated like that. Alternated, and then I switched around some of my drawers. I don't know why I've not done this before, but I put cups that my daughter can get to easily in this drawer, and then I've got some jars and stuff back there that I'm gonna put the herbs in. And so I just alternated like that and that one. That's junky. I did clean them out, I just don't have a place to put so I just alternated each drawer like that. And it just makes it look so much more homey and clean, and it's just something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So this is how I'm saving the seeds. These packages, I did not use all the seeds, so I'm just folding the tops down, and I taped that together. Or taped it closed. I'm going to do that with all of them. Some of them have nifty little Ziploc closures at the top. These are the seeds I saved from last year for the tomatoes. So after I get all of the packages closed, I then separate them into Ziploc bags for whenever I want to plant the particular plant. And then I stick the bags in this big freezer, or of course these are freezer bags also. And then I stick them in this, and I put them in the freezer. So that's how we're seed saving thus far, and it's worked fine. I don't know how long the seeds will be good in the freezer. It seems to work just fine, or it works for us anyway. And I don't know if you left them in there for years, I don't know if the seeds would continue to be good. Hey everybody, this is Wednesday, May the 31st. It's the last day of May, and I was just gonna kind of give you an update on a few things. First of all, the cleanup job that I ended the video with in the last video, my husband and son almost got that done yesterday on Tuesday. I think there's a few more things they've got to get to bring home to burn, but it's basically done. After the video that I shot last week, after that weekend, the guys went to a men's retreat at church, which they really enjoyed. They were gone for a couple of days, and then Monday was Memorial Day. Happy late Memorial Day. And they had the day off that day, which I'm super glad. They just stayed home and didn't have anything to do. They had stuff to do. My son caught up on some schoolwork, and Rusty got some rest, and he did a few things around here that he needed to do, just light work, really. He came out to the garden to help me just a little bit, but I got the rest of our things planted rather late in the year, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, the rows were already ready. It took me about 3 hours. I probably worked out there 3 or 4 hours. I needed the exercise anyway, and I needed to be outside. So I got corn, squash, zucchini, okra, green beans. Last year I did pole beans. This year I'm doing bush beans to see if, well, just because I wanted to try bush beans. And we got watermelon. What else did I do? I think that's it. Rusty and Eli are out of town. It's only about an hour away, but there's a farm that we take care of as far as they mow the grass and weed eat for this place. Well, this morning so far I've been working in the garden, just weeding it. Since I planted the tomato plants a couple weeks ago, I really hadn't been in the garden much to weed it. Yes. Okay. She wants me to tell you about something that I'll stand right there and remind me to say it when I get done with this. Anyway, we're out there weeding the garden today. I've been working out there for about an hour thus far. Now Sophia is going to head out there with me. I'm not going to get it all done, but maybe today, tomorrow, and Friday it'll look pretty good after that. What Sophia is wanting to tell me, would you like to tell them, or do you want me to tell them? Me? Sorry, I'm having to switch my hand again. It's wanting to go to sleep on me. Rusty, I keep saying my husband, but you know his name is Rusty. Rusty is my husband. He's the Rusty of Rusty Fence Farm, of course. He made a little water hole in our back pasture. It's very small. It's too small to be a pond. It's just a water hole, basically. Sophia has discovered that there are lots of tadpoles in that water hole, which I guess we could actually go down there and I can show you.
Yeah, and we see it once it is far disappears to the leaves.
And then when we're down there messing around or walking around it, Usually every time there's a frog that jumps out and jumps into the water, there's a lot of leaves in the bottom of this water hole, and there's just tadpoles galore, tadpoles everywhere.
Got it.
It's tiny.
We'll have plenty of frogs
Sunny told
this
me
summer.
that they not long ago were tadpoles.
Right, of course. There's one jumping. There's one behind you jumping. Maybe we won't get overrun with frogs. Okay, here's a teeny tiny one. Oh, I got it. Sorry, my camera zoomed in. It is teeny tiny. Here's some that are just sitting there. Those little black dots. Here, let's touch the water and see if they'll move. Yeah. The other day when I was telling you about this on the video, there were a ton down here. It was a lot. And there's some right there in the middle. I don't know if you can see it because of all the leaves. It's so dark down there. There's somebody else here waiting on me. Roy the rooster came down here to see what we're doing. There's a few ladies over here. Maybe he's concerned about, what's going on down here with his ladies. Oh wow, I just saw a big frog. More tadpoles down here.
Hey, see lots of water bugs right there. 4 of them.
All right, Sophia caught one with her net. And this one has legs, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it. We wanted to keep it down in the water. Pull it up just a little bit and see. Zoom in. Okay, I don't see the legs really. Can you see the legs?
Mm-hmm.
I guess pull it out and let's see. Oh, okay. All right, put it back down. Oh, we're seeing little tadpoles turn into frogs right before our eyes. It's pretty neat. Mr. Roy is over here still checking us out. Okay, she's putting them back in the water. Of course, we didn't really take him out. He wasn't out of the water too much. Oh, there's something else exciting that happened yesterday that I'll probably tell you about later. But I'm excited about it. And I've got some plans that I'm praying about, and I hope that, I'll just see how the Lord leads in that things. I just wanted to say, I know that these videos aren't terribly educational at this point. And one of the first videos I did, or really the first long video that we have on our channel, I think it's called Auction Day. It's the day that we took a little group of sheep to auction. I explained in that video that I don't really know what this channel is going to turn into. I do like to watch educational YouTube channels. I don't typically watch channels that are only vlogs that don't offer any type of education or value, should I say. Because who has time to sit and watch videos that don't offer value in your life, and that you feel was more an investment instead of a waste of time? With this channel being new and me just getting used to doing this, I don't really know which direction we're going to go in yet. There's probably going to be a little bit of both. There's going to be just a vlog of our lives, a diary, so to speak, which I also explained was kind of a way, kind of like a digital journal for me and my family. For some reason, I find it easier to do videos than to actually write a journal. So, excuse my sleeves, they've been rolled up out there in the sun. Anyway, so, but I do want to offer some education, and I know I can't offer a lot of education on gardening right now. But part of it is also just showing other people. Okay, so maybe there's somebody else out there that's unsure of a lot of things as far as gardening, animals, chickens, household things. I don't know. Sometimes we like to find people that we can watch that we just can relate to. And I think that's mostly what my point is right now, is just maybe there's some of you that can relate to me. I'm 45 years old. I've got 4 children. 2 are grown, 3 almost. Well, we've got a 17-year-old. He'll be 18 in December. And then we've got a 10-year-old. We just started farming 4 years ago. And we're not even farming full time. My husband has been working a full-time job since we moved here. And it's hard to farm and do a full-time job. Plus, we only have 5.5 acres, so it's not like we're going to do a lot of farming anyway. So my vision or my purpose in having this video, or sorry, this channel, is just for other people to possibly relate. Maybe you're just starting out. You could be younger than me. You could be my same age with kids. You've never really farmed before or gardened before, and just to let you know you're not alone. And I know I can't be alone. I made the statement a couple of weeks ago to a friend, which maybe I shouldn't say this, but I am 45. It seems like I would have this homemaking schedule, school schedule, homemaking schedule type thing down. Like, I should have it down already, right? At my age, I'm still looking for tips. I'm still looking for ways to do things. I'm still looking for motivation on household related things, housekeeping, school, and of course I'm looking for inspiration on gardening and keeping a chicken flock and the sheep. And I was hoping this channel would have a lot more of information, and we may in the future have more information on sheep. But right now, with Rusty starting this landscaping business full time, of course this is the busiest time of year, and he's probably just going to get busier in the next month. We don't have a lot of time, extra time to devote to the sheep right now, and since we don't have a big, that's one reason we got rid of several sheep at the auction, in the video that I'll put right here, maybe, if I can get that to work right. So we're not doing just a whole lot of farm stuff. Slowly but surely, I want to start doing some more with the chickens. Obviously, the garden's going to be coming in this summer, so I'm going to be videoing that. So here I've been talking for 6 minutes, and I've probably lost you by now. Sorry, just kind of rambling on, but sometimes it helps me to talk this out so I can kind of get more of a vision or idea about what the channel is going to be. Also, I'd like to talk about starting our business starting the landscaping business. Of course, my husband doesn't feel like he knows enough at this point to offer any value to anyone. But again, maybe you would like to just, maybe you're in the same situation and you can just somehow, some way, maybe our videos will give you some inspiration or motivation and just let you know that you're not alone. A big part of our channel, I would like for it to be focused on the Lord, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. We are Christians. Church is a very big part of our lives, and we love the Lord, and there's some things that He's taken us through the past couple of years that maybe we could share with you. And you can, maybe that will also give you motivation and inspiration in your Christian journey as well. I've sat here and cooled off a little bit. Sophia went to locate her hoe, and she's going to help me. There's some shady spots in the garden that she can work in. I don't know why the dogs are having a fit. I think it has something to do with the chickens. I just saw Sophia. She had a hen in her hands. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm going to work 2 hours today, tomorrow, and Friday, and Saturday, possibly. That's what my plans are, but just like I said in the last video, we have the best intentions and best laid out plans sometimes, but in our season of life right now and what we're doing with our business, those plans could change. So, well, thanks for listening to me. I will see you in the next video, and if you do need motivation, or if you just need someone you can relate to, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and we'll do our things together. We can garden together, we can do a little bit of farming together, we can do some homemaking together, and we can honor the Lord together. We'll see you later.